Okay, I'm Ray.
I'm Atou.
And we're back with the pyramid that looks like...
a cake.
Or is it DDD's castle? Oh, it's a dark castle. This is some cool music. Ooh, they're all over the place. We got 7 levels. So it looks like I was right in safely assuming this is the last world. Uh-oh, it's the showdown of the oh geez, not again. Not more of these. It's the broom sweeper! It's the bird! Oh no!
With its dying shell.
Have we gotten a game over yet on this?
Yes.
Okay, because I was trying to remember what does the game over screen look like.
So, Ray.
What's that?
I have a story to tell you about a little adventure I went on. That, probably like most of my little stories of my adventures, you'll probably end up saying, I wish you didn't tell me that.
Oh god. I really hope this isn't another... I don't even want to say...
Isn't that how it usually ends up? I go on like, this life-changing tale of experience, and you're all like, why do you keep talking about all this weird shit?
It's just that one time when I listened to that one Gundam episode, I was like, dude! No! Thank God you didn't put any images! That's all I could say, mostly because then I think our channel would have been banned. I'm fairly sure that would be like a thing that would happen, maybe.
Well, not if I put it under educational.
I don't know if that works. What's wrong with the screen? Are we about to die?
Huh. Motherfucker.
I've never seen a game that wants you to vertically scroll on a right-side scrolling screen. That's wow. You might want to go a little faster. Okay.
And there's no run option, too.
Well, of course there's not. The game is properly paced the whole way. Oh, Jesus! It's an ambush! But it's only one long cybernetic hallway full of weird pink UFOs and Waddle Dees.
Interesting. It's, messing me up how, like, they were stopping every now and then.
Oh, not this fuck again! Ah! Quick, get his star and blast it. Oh, okay, we're good. Why is this door half invisible? I can see it up there. That's cool. It's only half invisible.
Ah, it's the end of the stage already?
What is? Oh, wow, you're right. Oh, wait, of course. This is going to be like one of those games with one of those stages. Go through a short version of the stage and refight the boss.
Ah.
Just like some Mega Mans would do. And then other Mega Mans are just like, fight the boss fucker. Which I'd rather.
Man, I really wish the sequel to NT was better.
NT what?
The Battle Network.
Oh, okay.
The sequel series. The Wi-Fi one.
I don't know much about that.
Yeah, it's like... Like, it was, like, obviously, based off of, like, the X... Wait, was it? Actually, I'm not too sure about that.
I don't know.
But, anyways, so, okay, like the thing I have to talk about. So, I was on my, local neighborhood Doujin site.
Oh, this is gonna be fucking awful. Ice spikes. Wait, can you give me ice spikes?
All my greatest stories always involve your local neighborhood Doujin internet website.
Does it? I feel like it does.
Give me that. Okay. So, when I was there, I was looking through some Doujins made by like an artist who I really enjoyed their work. Like, I find the way that they draw characters to just be freaking adorable. The stories are a bit simplistic, but it goes with like the way that the person draws.
This room looks slightly inappropriate. It's got them shifty eyes, like it's planning something. Ah! What the hell's that up there? Oh! Ow! Dude, why'd you do that to me? I'm gonna use you. Now come here. Oh, what the fuck? His touch box is weird.
So it's a firefish. Oh, okay.
He shoots fireball at a face.
Yeah, looks like you can spam them too.
I hope there's water in this level.
I just took out all, like, tension from this stage. Just like his little, like, bongo theme going on.
I like his bongo theme.
Yeah. So, okay, I was on my local internet download website reading some of my favorite artists. So, a thing about this website that I felt like I haven't really gone into that I like is like off to the side. Not kind of like out of the way off to the side, but just like on the right side. like, you'll see, like, let me see if I can remember this correctly so I can describe it accurately. 3 lists. And what comprised...
Hey, that was easy. For some reason. I still don't know the timing. Well, anywho, good luck with the big fish. You can actually move a lot more faster if you jump. Like, I didn't think about that until I got to the end of that room right before the little boss squid. By the way, that was the easiest boss because I could just spam the fireball. That was great. Oh no, not the fireball spam. Hooray, fireball spam.
God dang it.
Oh well. Oh god, I thought you were going to have to abandon him. I don't know if you can do it midair. I wouldn't test it until we don't care. What does rock do? He becomes heavy rock.
Are you serious?
What, can you not move?
He just becomes a sad fish.
Well, yeah, he's too heavy and you're turning into a rock in his belly.
Why does Kirby transform into a rock when, like, he freaking shoots fireballs with the outer one when he doesn't do that in any of the other things?
How do we know Kirby's not... How do we know Kirby's not doing it with his mouth? Out of his mouth.
Because...
That sounds weird.
Kirby, like, doesn't do a fireball thing. Like, he transforms into...
Turns into a fireball himself,
yeah, like
right?
he turns into a fireball and flings, but it's not like he's spitting Kirby out.
But all the other abilities change based on the friend that he's inside of for some reason, so...
Yeah, so... Like,
why wouldn't it be that he gets to shoot the fireball now instead of giving Rick spikes? Instead of him getting spikes on Rick's back.
So
Kirby gets none of the spikes.
Basically, like, you know, why does... Finn? What's his name?
Kine.
Kine?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Kine Nikoi. So, like...
He's clearly a sunfish, by the way. I don't know why you were trying to keep calling him a koi. I should have corrected you on that last episode. Anywho, abilities.
Yeah, like, you know, why does he get negatively affected by Kirby's stone?
This
Seems unfair.
Well, that aside in his sadness, what about your Doujin site?
Okay, so a thing about this site is that on the right side, they have these lists. They're separated into 3 categories. The categories are safe for work, not safe for work, and random. And like within these categories of lists, there's like 10 randomly chosen tags. And like tags is like what someone would put with a Doujin, so you can get an idea of like what kind of material you'll find in here. And like they have them separated in that like these tags, like whatever story you find associated with them, it's going to be safe for work. Or like whatever story you find associated, it's going to be not safe for work. And random is like who knows what you're gonna get. But at least like, you know, whatever tag you see, you're guaranteed to find one or the other. But well, you know, you're guaranteed to find one, not the other, if you go to one specific category.
Nice stun luck, by the way.
Yeah. So, oh,
sorry.
darn it.
It's okay. You killed a Bronto. That's it? Oh, it really cuts down the theme as you go on. This looks like a fucking Dr. Wily cast a little bit, doesn't it?
Yep. Right. So, when you're like going through that, you'll sometimes see some tags off to the side and things like that will seem rather interesting. Like some tags will help you like learn that there's a term for something that you didn't know that there was a term for that before. Like classical romance stories, those are given the tag vanilla. You know, like a boy meets girl, they fall in love, and then happy times. Those are generally known as like vanilla stories.
Interesting.
So if you're just looking for something with romance, then just look for the vanilla tag under like the right category. You know, whether you're looking for something that's a safe for work romance or not safe for work romance, but still, you get the general idea of how this works. Ah.
I died. I tried to suck in a thing and then I fell into a pit.
And yeah, that's a nice thing that I think this website has. So where like maybe you don't know what you want, so just select something from like these randomly chosen tags of a particular category, so that you know you're not caught completely off guard by whatever it is you like come across. Because this website hosts like all matters of subjects.
I knew it! He fucking counters your cutter immediately. He just does a quick slash. That's why I messed up last time when I hit him. The blade that can counter cutter. Okay, not that time.
Alright. So, While I'm like reading my doujins,
Ow.
they're mainly Toho stories, by the way. And I see off to the side something that I believed I was familiar with, but okay. So there I am, reading my doujins, like something about Cierno being adorable. I forget exactly what it was.
You never need an excuse.
But when I'm looking at it, I see off to the side the tag CBT. And I see this in the not safe for work category, to which really caught my interest, but I thought, CBT? Wait a second. I mean, I know it's only 3 letters, but I actually know what that stands for. Have you ever, do you know what CBT stands for?
No.
Correctional Behavior Therapy.
Fuck this room! I was so close too.
Yeah. Correctional Behavior Therapy. It's like this process to where you do stuff to where someone usually has like a mental tick or something associated with them. And when they really do something, you give negative influence for them to stop that. It's, well, the closest thing I can associate it to is that whole 2 buzzers. And like, you know, one buzzer will shock the mouse while the other buzzer gives the mouse food. So you want it to stop pressing this buzzer for like whatever reason. And by, you know, doing it to where like it gets a shock whenever it presses it, but pressing this other buzzer gives it food and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's
kind of, and very simplistic way of looking at it, of what correctional behavioral therapy comes down to. So then I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking, correctional behavioral therapy, what could you use that for that would be not safe for work?
lots of terrible things, I'd think.
But it's like just like I think, you know, correctional behavioral therapy is always a positive thing. Like there is a oh shoot.
Yeah, there's a level happening.
Yeah, like there is a thing for it for when it's not used for good. They usually call that mind break and stuff like that. But, you know, it's correctional behavior therapy. And one of the things that really caught my interest about it was there was over like 900 works associated with the tag. And I was like, okay, so there's over 900 not safe for work stories involving correctional behavioral therapy. And I'm just wondering what could that possibly be?
Hey, look, it's another ability room. I wouldn't waste your time killing them all. It's not really a point.
Okay.
Umbrella or fireball? Spark's good for close range, but not on bosses. They suck dealing with that.
I'll take umbrella on the off chance that I get Coop. And okay, so I'm really curious as to like what kind of stories will I find involving that stuff. So I click it, and like usually the thing is I'll go bring up like the top 10 most rated stories involving that material or whatever. And so I'm reading it, and I'm going, okay, what about that was correctional behavior therapy? So I read another one. Or it's like, okay, let's see what this. Okay, I don't see what was correctional behavior.
Wonder what he does with the umbrella. Of course. Can you move while it's out? Like, can you do it out and just keep moving around, or does he only hold it once?
He can do it a little, but it's mainly you gotta hold it.
He's such a silly. And there's not much water levels in the game, so...
Man, not much to do with this guy.
No, I like him, though. If I could, I would do a challenge run with him in this of, like, kind only every level. But fireball! He becomes space shooter. Oh, look, it's a bonus room. Oh, it's not. It's just the back end of a bonus room. That's what you would have gotten if you'd gone down last time. Anywho, stop doing that.
Right. Okay, so I think... Oh, wait, actually... Oh, darn it!
Oh no, death spikes! What the hell is this horrible nightmare?
What?
The bricks are falling apart. I thought for a minute, why do those look weird? I didn't think they're gonna break. Well, he's dead, and so is your abilities, so... Time to forget everything you've ever learned and kill him with a thing. It's time to get your bird friend back. Ah, damn it, this is impossible now. Can you puff air at him? That works too.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I thought it was gonna hurt you too, because it keeps doing that.
Yeah.
Why does it keep hurting you? Oh,
shoot.
jeez. Run, kind, run. You're too kind for this. That's not a good pun. Okay, so get the umbrella to... Oh, how'd you do that? Oh, that's cool. It does a really slow attack wave. Okay, you're gonna want to jump over these blocks.
Okay.
So about your weird story. I don't know why it's weird yet. Well, it's weird because you're not finding what you're being told that you should be finding.
Like, I believed I knew what CBT stood for. Because, like, correction by interpret. It's like something I've come across. So, like, here I am. I'm reading this. I've read 2 stories, and I'm like, okay, neither of those are related to like that stuff, but I do see how they're similar. And so I read another story like involving this stuff, and then like I'm seeing a pattern here of like what makes all these stories related. So these are like the top 10 that they always show off like involving this stuff. So I figured I'm just gonna look at a just a random one out of these 900 that are available, and I think I know what I'm going to find. And you know what was the common thing that like I found like in these stories?
What?
Was that they were usually sexual in nature.
You should probably take that cutter you have. Oh, or that works too. That will kill him.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah. So they were usually sexual in nature, and more often than not, it involved one partner pretty much always physically destroying the testicles of the other partner.
Ouch.
And I was like,
that doesn't sound like...
Isn't that medically ill-advisable? Like, isn't, like, that's just life-destroying right there? And actually, one of the things I love is that, like, they'll put little blurbs or something like that. And I learned that day that if the human testicles are destroyed, they actually have a 80% chance of making a full recovery if you can get the person to surgery within 72 hours. And I'm thinking, that's pretty good. I mean, like, within 72 hours giving it a surgery and there's an 80% chance of making full recovery of a complete rupture?
That's unfair right there. Did you just see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
I think I'll go down since I have no idea what's ahead. You're dead. Cool. I'm glad that happens.
Yeah. Like, a lot of this stuff that, like, I was seeing, like, other than, like, that specific thing that, like, stood out that was a commonality between all the stories, like, it either involved, like, hand squishing or hammers, usually if the person was, like, abnormally strong or something. Or, maybe if, they were just, like, being, like, a sadistic bitch and, like, just straight up stomped on them. And I was like, okay, so this is a common thing. And I would have classified that under BDSM.
I don't really have much of an option. I have to immediately know what's going to happen as soon as I see the one pixel after the wall.
Yeah. Well, at least you have a general idea of where to go.
Yeah, we need to remember the middle part because I actually forget. I just remember the upper. Shit.
So, yeah, like,
Shit.
with that kind of play, because, like, it was always, like, played up that way. Like, it wasn't just general torture. It was, like, a...
God damn it.
Yeah. It was, like, always a form of sex play. So, I'm just kind of like, why isn't that classified under BDSM? Why is it classified under, like, a CBT? So, I'm just, like, okay, so all these stories all have, like, the same general theme and stuff like that. Obviously, the way that they're using CBT... it's not what I'm used to seeing, like CBT. So I decided to, well, there's only one way to probably figure out for sure how this website is using it. And that is, I went to Urban Dictionary. You ever been to Urban Dictionary before?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it can be really great when you're trying to figure out like what someone means when they say something.
God damn it, I forgot which way. I forgot it was supposed to be up.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what does this term actually stand for? Carelessly broken testicles?
That's what I was starting to think. But I was like, I thought it was like, you know, broken and testicles had to be in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But no, according to Urban Dictionary, and it fits with like all the stories I saw involving CBT with how it's being used, was cock and ball torture.
Nah, that's not even torture, that's destruction.
Yeah.
Why can't I remember the path? Help! Help! No, it's not up. Yes, it is up. Okay, that's the problem I keep having. It's up, then down. Not left or right, but how now, brown cow? Why is that a saying? I wonder what that's from. Anywho, I'm done tangenting. Go back on. I just needed a vent. Jesus Christ. This fucking thing is pissing me off. Your story is actually more entertaining than I thought it'd be bad, by the way. I thought it was gonna be, like, awful, but it's like, that's all that does hurt my nards hearing it, but that's it. That's not super bad. I don't feel like, oh, disgusting. I'm just like, ugh. Anyway, I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah, so according to Urban Dictionary, the true meaning of this tag as used on...
Oh, fuck! I was gonna go down, too.
Yes, as used on this website, just merely stands for cock and ball torture, which I thought that is... This whole situation is just interesting to me. Like, you know, I've always been used to those things being used for correctional behavior therapy. So, I'm just kind of wondering, has anyone ever made this mistake like I have, coming in here thinking it meant one thing, but then it clearly stood for this completely other thing that you had no idea it stood for that. And in the process of looking into what this thing is, I was like, okay, it's a fetish. And like, you know, I've already like gone on my dissertation on like the nature of fetishes and like how those usually are. So, like, but also rather informative to, like, find out that, oh, yeah, you can totally be saved within 72 hours. Like, that's just such an amazing time window to me.
Yeah, it's a pretty big time window. It's like, what is that, 3 days? 3 fucking days to be dying? It's like, yeah, well, it's been 2 days, you're not dead yet, we could save you.
Yeah, although, like, I did like some of the things I was, like, seeing pointed out.
Ah, shit. Wait, fuck, which way was
Down.
it? Okay, thank you for reminding me.
Like, I think up would have ended the level, but I knew that, like,
good.
Down for sure, like, okay.
No, it's you. It's you.
Yeah, but he's actually one of the easiest ones.
Yeah, now that we know the weaknesses. Oh, fuck, he put the spikes back on.
Yeah, I need to be quicker about it.
I like his little walk animation. Is it even walking? It's like,
Yeah, except in those cases, where, like, you don't have to be all that quick about it. But, anyways, what was I saying? CBT, like, interesting, fetishes, informative. And I think that's maybe it. Yeah, but hang on before you continue on.
okay, it's your turn anyway. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I was wondering if we still had enough time.
We're gonna have more than enough time. We're doing this much faster. And, you know, these levels are the kind I was expecting. Oh, jeez. Expecting from just Kirby games in general. Like, yeah, they're gets us the whole thing, but they're quick and snappy. Even if you die a bajillion times, they're not super long. They're only super long if they're hard, which, good God. I can't believe how harder these other older Kirby games are. Like, sometimes. Like, this one in general with that stupid room. That's old school trial and error of there's no way to tell in advance. We did just not put a hint. I can't believe this is what Masahiro Sakurai pulled. I don't know if he's still on board at this point. I just know he created Kirby, and that's the best I got for knowing anything about him in this series. I guess he wasn't done with having a difficulty streak. Look at Smash 4, holy shit. If you know about the thing that I've done for you on your version of the game. I'm sorry, on your save data for the game. You remember, right? Level 9 difficulty, no lives lost, ever. Mega Man's the best one to beat it with because Saw Blades are overpowered. Not to say, like, in general, they're just stupid good in that mode because the CPU doesn't know how to handle it. It also destroys Master Hand for some reason. Probably because it hits him 8 times if you throw it at the right angle. And it's still hard, but yeah.
Well, that was somewhat.
Didn't you get a penguin?
Nope.
Did you shoot him out? Instead of, like, ingesting to become ice power? Why do you like Umbrella? Well, actually, I just realized it has an attack box on it. Oh, wait, hit that wall on your left. Did you break it before? Oh, fuck, what'd you have last time? What power was it? You can't drop back through. It's not semi-permeable. Wait, that's not the word. Semi-transparent platform. Oh, geez, mummy room.
Okay, yeah.
Good thing they're very non-threatening and they're not because they're not so fast. What is this room full of military ammo boxes? That's the only time I've seen an X on a box in a video game. Is on ammo boxes. It's like a weird thing. What is it? Stereotype, cliche, something like that. Are we about to fight Meta Knight or something? Because I just realized we're seeing a lot more of these Meta Knight dudes. What are they called? Meta Knight Brigade? Like, they have a name as a boss, don't they? Like the Meta Knights or something?
I've never heard it.
I'm just gonna call it the Meta Knight Brigade, because that feels correct. Ah! Umbrella Jutsu! Haven't we already fought this guy like 8 times in the last 12 levels we've been through, or are we just fighting every boss once?
I think we're fighting every boss.
This game feels weird with that you do more damage spitting than you do using attacks. It's like... What's the word? I can't think of the word right now. Shit. Not anti, but counterintuitive to the Kirby mechanic in this game of all games. It seems weirdly counterintuitive to do not use the powers. That is not the best way to fight any of these things.
Like, the powers are good to get you through the stage, but if you want to beat the boss, you better use Kirby's Given Power.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like you went through the entire game of Mega Man, and in the final boss fight, the best power is Mega Man's normal Buster. Huh, ain't that foreboding?
Yeah. Deathly science. He's asleep! Wake up and fight me! He's asleep still. This must be... No, wait. No, it's not. I just realized what I'm not hurting him, I'm noticing. Uh-oh. Okay, now I've hurt him. Can I just toss the umbrella?
Sure.
Hold on. There, that's doing more damage. Oh, jeez. The big jumps.
Huh.
I can't tell if he's still asleep or not. Oh, fuck, I was gonna do that. Oh, there's no star in here.
I didn't think that you had attacks that worked on percentiles, but that's the only reason I could think to where, like, I was doing damage, but
what
it
the
wasn't... What?
He just threw like an explosive at me. Uh-oh, now he's mad. Is he awake? There's the trip that drops the star. Oh, he's throwing off big explosions that are anti-Kirby maneuvers.
He's doing weird stuff with his hammer. Glad to see that hasn't worked. Did that hurt you?
Yes, it did. It just didn't make the sound for some reason. Come on, do the thing. You know, do the thing. The DDD thing. This is very strange. He's just kind of half awake. Uh-oh. Shit. Okay, so he just has like an anger mode. Monster Hunter style rage mode. He is enraged, and now he does more damage. He looks like a little train when he does that. Oh shit, there's a star I can grab. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Damn it. Fucking let me eat his coat, then he'll be embarrassed, and then I win. Okay. As long as I be exceedingly patient here. Exceedingly painfully patient. Why do I have to keep fighting on top of your damn house, by the way? Ah, fuck. Oh, I thought it was just gone. I was just at the top of the screen, so I flew up. Okay. I wish I had Kind with Fireball here. Wait, can't I do that? I could do that, but let's try this... Fuck this! Alright, which stage was he in? Do you remember?
Your Kind is the...
Fish.
Fish.
Do you remember what stage we were in here?
He'd be at... Oh, nope. I don't remember. I just remember, like, he'd be on the 3rd island.
That's
be, like,
true.
the easiest way to get him. Just go to Island 3, then just go to where you can get the Fireball enemy.
Damn it, I forgot that they're a 2-part enemy. Just like the Mushroom Cap dudes. When are we gonna get Mushroom Kirby? Come on, HAL Laboratories. stage is probably the wrong one, too. Shit! Okay, oh, I thought I was gonna go under it, but it wouldn't let me.
Oh, so going back onto the Dalgin thing.
Oh! I thought we were away from that! Oh, jeez, it's this stage. Go on.
Right. One of the stories that I read that was like, of course. Like, involved Fate Grand Order. That's fairly popular now that people actually know about that stuff and know how to label characters. Although I'm still running into this situation, but this is clearly this character. Why are they not marked as this person appears in this story? And that's because they aren't in America yet. So I guess that's a reason why. It's like, you know, all the other like characters that are in America are clearly labeled here. It was like some kind of beach story involving Tamamo, someone else that's in America as a servant. Who was it?
Ah, shit. Give me that. Give me that. Okay.
Oh, okay, now I remember. Huh! I didn't realize it was those three. But yeah, it was like a funny beach Dalgin involving Tamamo, Kyohime, and that one character whom you may be familiar with. Wow, really?
I want the fish. The best part is we can just respawn this room unless it's always going to be Ku. Okay, that's super dope. I didn't know Stage 2 had everything I need. It has an ability room and it has a friend room, like, not far from each other. Fishy! My friend! Let's get the hell out of here. We're gonna kick a big penguin's butt. We'll teach him to eat fish. Not you, though. You're too big for him. Why don't you talk at me? Alright, you're a fucking Shit! I didn't think they thought that through. Now I have to go in here and die. Shit. He's invincible when he's asleep! Fuck! Well, at least we have an ability room in Stage 2 that we can get into and get out. Trust me, this is faster. Not if I die, though. Fuck! He's about to jump for joy. Ugh! I think we'll just make this next time. About to restart the whole game next time anyways. You know, because expert mode.
Well, you know, at least let me you know, get over, like, saying the thing I was saying.
I'll go get it.
Because next time, I'll fight DDD.
What power do you want? I'll go get it for you, then we'll have it.
Actually, this is kind of like a tough choice. The cutter.
Okay. Finish your story quickly. Hurry!
Okay.
I'm going to die!
Okay, so, you're aware that Tamamo is the one who's been name-dropping other famous, potential servants, right?
Yes.
Well, in this Dalgin cover, they only had two characters, clearly, like, marked in the tags. Tamamo and Kyohime. You know, because she's brought up being pen pals with Kyohime,
yeah.
But she's also, brought up being pen pals with a certain other servant. Maybe you, like, know who I'm talking about when that say it's that, girl that, wears like a hoodie, has glasses, kind of looks like a fox.
Sort of. I'm trying to remember the stage that begins. Oh fuck! It was Stage 6. I forgot it was after the blizzard part. I was gonna get you Cutter here because it's its fastest way. It wasn't in the ability room.
Okay, so yeah, like she's there, but you know, clearly prominently on the cover, like it was the three of them together, and it didn't hit me. Oh wait, yeah, Tamamo's name dropped both of these. Like she's friends with these two. So why wouldn't there be like a funny story involving like you know, these three doing something together? That's
not the room I thought it was.
No, that's not like being pen pals or something like that. So I was like, neat. But you know, she wasn't labeled because not in the U.S. yet. She's like a so far only in Japan. In fact, I think she's one of those servants that they try to hide the identity of.
I'm not remembering the stage that had Cutter in the beginning. You remember it, right? It was the bridge and I had trouble and everything. Like I kept throwing Cutter and the guy was killing the Cutter when I threw it at him.
I don't. I thought you said everything was in Stage 2.
I thought it was, but I noticed there's no Cutter in there. This is a fucking stage. I went to literally every other one. Gosh darn it.
Alright. So, yeah, but that's the thing. But anyways, the thing I wanted to say. Okay, so as far as, like, those CBT Dalgins that, like, I was reading them, one of them focused on the twins. Steno, and Yurio.
Ah.
So, like, you know, thinking about it, I was like, well, of course they would be involved in a CBT dungeon. You know, because, like, they're all about torturing humans.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know, it just makes all the sense that, like, yeah, of course there's several pages of them just literally crushing stuff with their hands. Because they're servants. They're strong enough to do that nowadays. Actually, being servants just made them only even more deadlier because they were physically incapable of doing that. But yeah, I just thought that was a, well, you know, if you lead to this, then you lead to this situation. But, you know, we shall see my glorious triumph later, yes?
Yes. See you next time, everybody.
Later.